Well, folks, it happened again. The Marvel's Thunderbolts just kicked off the summer movie season with all the thunder of a soggy firecracker. And right on cue, the Access media is already running cover. Thunderbolts assembles a mighty start at the box office, they say. Except, spoiler alert, it doesn't. At this point, it's basically a ritual. 2 weeks before release, it's the best Marvel entry since Endgame. Stunning, a return to form. Everyone's going to want to see this. Then the box office hits, and the same people turn around and say, it's doing great. Even when it's clearly not. So let's talk cold, hard numbers. Thunderbolts opened to just 76 million domestically. That's it, 76 million. This was supposed to be Marvel's triumphant summer kickoff. Instead, it's barely breathing. Now, Deadline is spinning it as beating projections of 70 to 75 million. Ah, yes, the oldest trick in the book. Lower the bar at the last minute, so when you crawl over it, you get to say, see, we did it. But rewind a few weeks. Projections were between 80 and 90 million. That's what the actual expectations were. Then the numbers started sinking. So the industry revised the forecasts, and suddenly Barely Average becomes a mighty start. And overseas, yeah, it's even worse. Just 86.1 million from 53 markets. That's below expectations. And now everything Marvel hoped for, less than the Eternals, less than Captain America 4, and even less than Quantumania. Let that sink in. Total global opening, $162 million. That's on par with the Eternals, and it's 20 million behind Brave New World, which, by the way, was already a massive disappointment. That film barely limped past 400 million worldwide, and Marvel is quietly pretending that it didn't happen. So if you're already below that, you're in deep trouble. So let's do some math. Production budget, 180 million. Marketing, around 100 million. Total spend, 280 million. And since Marvel doesn't keep all the box office money, they need to hit at least 560 million to break even, possibly even more depending on the domestic international split. So, yeah, with a $76 million domestic start, this movie's toast. But don't worry, the media is out there doing cartwheels to sell this. It's the best non-sequel post-COVID summer opener since... Insert name here. These headlines are so desperate it's laughable. Every time Marvel fumbles, they add a dozen qualifiers just to make it sound okay. It's the best Florence Pugh action team-up movie released in May, not starring Ant-Man. Give me a break. So why is this movie flopping? Well, maybe because nobody cares about these characters. This isn't the Avengers, this is the leftovers. The Bucky's there, but not really. Yelena Mopi's squad nobody asked for. And the plot? More therapy session than superhero movie. We don't need a fight, we just need a hug. Yeah, that's what people want on a Friday night. Superhero trauma bonding. Well, to be fair, the Thunderbolts might hold better than Brave New World. Word of mouth is slightly better. Emphasis on slightly. So maybe, just maybe, it scrapes its way to 420 million globally. But to break even, again, it needs to be at that 560 million mark, possibly 600 million. And with an opening this soft, that's fantasy land. So once again, the media does their dance. Strong start, solid opening, and in a few weeks they'll ask, what went wrong with the Thunderbolts? How did this happen? Is Marvel losing its touch? Yes. Yes, Marvel is losing its touch. And fans have been warning about this for years. You stopped telling good stories. You chased hashtags instead of heroes. And now your billion-dollar brand is flopping like it's phase one all over again. Congrats, Marvel. You spent $250 million for a lukewarm Eternals rerun. But hey, at least it wasn't Morbius. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Marvel's latest misfire, like, comment, and smash that subscribe button. And if you want more truth bombs Hollywood doesn't want you to hear, stick around. I'll be here after the next flop.